right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the U-Turn Live Talk Show. For those who are new to this platform, the U-Turn is a platform where we create change. We're changing our community for the better by tackling real-life issues that are affecting us through the power of storytelling. We aim to reach South Sudanese worldwide and allies. And right now we are speaking Dinka and also English, but we hope that all the tribes of South Sudan will eventually be represented on this platform because we really want people to make a U-turn for better. So today's topic, thank you, Lakir, for joining the show. So today's topic is entrepreneurship. I know it's a big thing, it's a big deal, and we are excited for those who will watch the show, who are also watching right now. Please support, share so that the message reach many people, and also comment, put your thought under the chat in the comment section. So Alakir, welcome. So I want us to start this conversation by asking you, why do you think entrepreneurship is vital in our community?
Thank you, Kolkur. I'm really glad we are talking about this. As you know, money is the thing. um, yeah, I think entrepreneurship is very important. Not only is it a way to generate income and generate resources to do things in your life, but as women, I think it also gives you or gives us purpose of doing something else, like being engaged somewhere else beside, in the household. I'm just talking about typical Ranjitiya career pande, and they're thinking of, using their time to kind of take a break, in between. So I think entrepreneurship is really important, as in it gives you purpose. It also gives you money, one of the best things. But yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, no, I remember I know on people back home like awkward because why might rock?
Hmm.
Like cattle keepers, they're not good at entrepreneurship, and I used to wonder why. But looking back, I think cattle keeping is entrepreneurship itself, right? If your cow give birth, like get profit, right? They could do. Like then you are doing entrepreneurship. You are entrepreneurial in that sense, right? And then what? Oh, okay, like the meal, the you can act. So that was entrepreneurship. So it was really a way of sustaining life, not like a modern kind of entrepreneurship where now we are using technology to enable our entrepreneurship, like Facebook Live and other resources. But there are ways where entrepreneurship has really been supporting even Tongwar, South Sudan, right? Like, yeah, especially women-led entrepreneurship was a big thing. Ke mumit, yen ke kwenu walk, abu bent and like you are walk and can walk that yama. Yen ke mu walk, bu pir, yen ke walk chengal, and it continued to be that at the moment. And also, yen ke nation building. So I really hope that our people take entrepreneurship very importantly. I know right now there are different entrepreneurship because what we are spread worldwide. So there are many people back home and also like in abroad in diaspora and also in East Africa and other part of the world. So if really you can look into the state of entrepreneurship, Alaki, maybe you can elaborate a little bit. What are the nuances, right, for people that are in South Sudan right now? What are the trends in the entrepreneurship? Go to East Africa, go to West, go to Australia, and then we can dissect that.
Absolutely, yeah, and I like how you bring like different geographical areas that do call for different things. Um, Again, it's not a new thing. One managing. I listen to stories like Uncle of managing, but I was really good listener when adults are doing the storytelling. Na eating one chipa dom the poor kwacha chwarkok, like you really put in the work. Daman kena rap tema, people will come to you. Yin menang aning pen yini choka no kan dom ko bijatim like next month. Even then, Koivu Ben, below, okay, they want to exchange maybe something for your for rap. Could be well, could be uh a lot below ke mayol yo below ke lawa could be tough, you know. So I think women have always been entrepreneurial, and then they've adapted to their own environment. One kakuma, one kermalayat, ning diar kuj malayat keraj, arusa kutiaken. I do expect to bring a lot of malayat bekete koi ke pande. So there was an opportunity there, and people went and start making malayat kupos and all that. Nen koko ke puru dom na loy tie ke dom do e buku gola likero. That was a lot of money back in the day.
I actually benefited a lot from that. Dom dia ke da goal tika lo to group what
Eh,
is
dom
in that group
dom
that
dun
now.
kudura.
I
Dom
know.
dun kudura chi na likero makemit ko ache chamaring every weekend for the rest of the month. um, Ale ben kaning suka yeno kala tatin. My auntie Nyanwa Waidi used to do that. Bala su bala tat. Zone two. If you are in Kakmangi zone two, you need to keep kujala jinjara, so you can go
Oh,
cook
it
zone
was
two.
entrepreneurship too, Mama. You know.
Mama Yornum. So Mama Yornum was another opportunity, Kakuma. And then there are people who got at Meow Group 32 or Hong Kong next to Group 32. There was opportunity for Meow, quite in post-traumatic disorder would want to, drown their sorrows and they go drink Meow. So why not sell it to them? Ale ben ke in the current days, any ke chosa and look. And it's really nice. If you have your extra money, you pull it together with other people and you loan it out nongra and corvo, and then applicate cho later on, and they make a lot of profit. I heard from my mom that ali payo kwatu mia, and that is how. What is the percentage of what the interest that you would never find? It's very expensive.
Very expensive, yeah.
Yeah. So akura loikin about bala in a lot of debt. Live a quad mia per month, and imagine you borrow 10,000. So for different number of months, you have to pay that back. So ale ben kakakuma in that's my knowledge of what the entrepreneurship ecosystem look like. Tikirna Akuru. I know my good sister Atom Mabel used to do makeup for events. So she do makeup and get paid. I found out when I was there in Akuru. And then yeah, nin ko ke baso ken haje kudang Demgoj page. I don't know what happened. I cannot plug it online, so maybe they still do that. I'm just saying this to point out that people are interested in doing entrepreneurship. They have been doing it, and it's a good thing to talk about. If not taught in the topic Kiran or ideas, you move along in my free time. That's what you should do. In Australia and US, I hear ning daycare, ning koi daycare will run in their house. So if you're a homemaker, you're already doing that. You have the skills and the talent to raise children. So why not raise children? Ke neighbor do, kube neighbor belatur and earn money. So really, there's diverse opportunities that people participate to make money and to find their purpose.
Thank you so much, Alakir, for dissecting it. What entrepreneurship that is happening really now in our community, and also if you have heard the famous term, it's your why it's a big entrepreneurship for people that
Wait,
are
what is
back home.
Raya White?
People are to touch and run
Yeah.
touch, but why below. So that is also like for those people that are in South Sudan. For diaspora, you really explain it really well. There are many small businesses that women are doing to raise income, to support themselves, and also to contribute to economic development, the country, talking, and their communities, and of course, to support their children. So entrepreneurship really, it's very encompassing. I want to just pull us back a little bit to kind of speak into what entrepreneurship look like right now globally, and be probably into our community, because really entrepreneurship it's a term that in can drive up for economic growth. I know, Lakira and I recently worked with Pitch Business at the University of Toronto Incubator, and we'll share about that experience later. But just let me tell you back about the trends currently, and through our experience while we work Pitch, the rise of artificial intelligence is a big thing. Like entrepreneurship at AI level right now in venture for global people that are looking for entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship in their community. But it's good to know, right? Because we never know. Maybe product you can buy in our community, I'll be might level to the level of the world, because we also want to export our innovation to the world. So really paying attention to the impact or the future of artificial intelligence is a big thing. There's also the rise or acceleration of digitization. Like digital technology right now, is the big thing for global entrepreneurs. And e-commerce is a real deal. Watch Amazon, what you are, Louis rise to a multi-billion-dollar company because of COVID-19. And now everyone wants Amazon, the next Amazon. So really pay attention to that e-commerce platform. I know Alaki mentioned about Dengo. We are using it, e-platform in different ways. We're using Facebook Marketplace, where we are selling stuff and buying stuff. And of course, there is focus on sustainability, right? Entrepreneurship, the Indian subsistence, it is working, but the world is also focusing on sustainability, and we want our communities also to align their entrepreneurship on sustainability, because why do we start something that will not last? And also there is really a focus on personalization. And of course, COVID-19, that health technologies or health are very important. And so right now, health technologies indicate to innovation thing at global level, anything to do with health, because so much in development is happening in genomic and while I look at specific to person. For example, to Anyalakira, we have treat individuals to Alakir. So the future is personalized. So personalization. So let pay attention to that. But really, I also want to bring it to the level of South Sudan. What research are saying about entrepreneurship in South Sudan right now? South Sudan, country, agribusiness is a big deal. I know, but here we have water that is even, very hard to manage. We need to, why can't we take advantage of that water and utilize it in a best way? And we'll talk later on, like on how to invest in agriculture. And that's my new interest. I don't know how that will go, but agriculture is a big deal because we have a population that need to be fed, and the ina purgaku kuloi gaji ke ka gaji ke pin ten tamati mi ka kwe ka che ke bela o Uganda bigri ya dili baka baka juba tamati me wo lo ten where you ten juba or mading bo or wow ku bi ke bo ga ke ka ten you don't have to book a bela in port ku bigri ya dili. That's why I support tomato revolution. Farming should be very important. Oil and gas is a big thing, and that sector is really right now. I cannot talk about it because it concentrated in the hand of the few, but it's also a place where innovation is happening or entrepreneurship for people that understand how oil and gas work, although it is affected by political environment. Of course, there are other gold mining in Eastern Equatoria. Or kapot I walk a dog which non tapo sin gold thing, Bakudu Nairobi, but right now a lot where it but there is also opportunity to go there. Of course, telecommunication is big deal. Everyone want to know phone like and you know paper and telephone or computer. So really, that is a big business there. So people want to go digital, and if you want to export that business, you can export your computers to the people there. Of course, there is South Sudan need trade and distribution is a big deal because we are the gateway to East Africa. So I just wanted Alaki to take that conversation to a higher level, but really to bring it down back to our community when what women have been doing. So we have been investing, like women have been investing in Koi Malayat. But really, so I want to open women's eyes that the Malaya business actually in this, like it's working for some, for the educated, But there are other people, target. So until war you know go la kwema la baga bugai. But I'm a check so baga jabu going on.
Hmm.
So that was also another thing that people should pay attention. Of course, we there are opportunities where you can man tau among people that make tau you can acquire okay book good cake. Those things works. Right? Someone passed them through me last year. The only thing when you get feedback a price. Price was very expensive. Like contain to to be on or kid in actually. But now come to do so. Ku bai ku yi price when that much the market buy it ke do ala bi. So pricing also need to be discussed for those people that can to it abroad to be right. Oh, it's a big deal. A big deal. Got to reach. But I tell you, you check a bag of target na kala big cake. Kala big oil. Ko lui regiment wari. They are why export to Uganda to Congo to East Africa. Kai bena yeah. So definitely got target. They like it and those things also work. Kunakoka here too, we have really not been investing in business. We have been investing in helping people back home, but our help hasn't been very sustainable because help has to come from a profit, right? But if it comes from Kitinduna, so I just want to take the conversation back to you, Inalaki. So we have shining light on how Kauta back home doing entrepreneurship and how we are supporting it. But now, how do we go boycott or diaspora, especially got mobilize and either do entrepreneurship here or also do entrepreneurship that go back home, like book require the export back home. I want us to have that discussion. And if you, for those people in the comment section, in our long ideas, please share them, share our video to reach more people. And we want to talk about the importance of entrepreneurship. Over to you, Alaki.
Thank you, Cole. Yeah, I know that the global scale of trends happening. I really appreciated that. And before I answer how to to focus on business in the diaspora and how to factor in sustainability, I just want to say shout out to everybody that is engaging, learning, leaving the comments. If you feel there is a specific story you would want to share with everyone that everyone would learn from, please let us know. We can bring you up and give you a few minutes to share. Um, and if you think this is a really good conversation, like you are here to learn, please share it. Just click share button and post it on your timeline and let people learn. And it's free, so you can really be changing lives. So go ahead and share. Um, Please leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you have a really good story you would want people to hear from you, please let us know. We'll bring you up to the stage. Now back to the focusing entrepreneurship here in Canada. Um, like I want to acknowledge that it's very challenging to to do entrepreneurship when you're trying to survive. And you know what survival look like? You get your paycheck, you really need to meet all the bills and all that. So it really doesn't leave space for you to think beyond, beyond your day to day or your month to month plan. However, we do have some sort of community organizing going on, and I think that can be an opportunity, to empower ourselves. Yes, it's good to help, quieter back home, but also it's good to help yourself so you have that sustainable way of living that you can keep helping, around Korba Point back. Now, not in where I live, but like some place like Calgary, they do have like community organizing where there's resources are pulled together to solve any I've seen or I've heard to solve any emergencies. These resources would sit there, and in my opinion, I think it's missed opportunity. But we always sit there, and this is not being used to make profit. Is a missed opportunity. So there are women in our community that would be interested in doing some sort of entrepreneurship. Now, by raising children in Loike, or if they don't have children at all. So giving that credit nonke to start off, and there's a ton of support and a ton of resources Levine will benefit from. All you need to do is get started off the ground. It's something you're passionate about. You get started, you get established, and you can literally apply for grants and like competition. That's what we've learned from our little pitch competition the other day. So I think there's an opportunity for us to make it really a practice. And although we know who I knew to us, um, we can look at it as like cows. At least I did mention that when do one ayen yimu adek chiran nchilo when do loin ku gamu ya kulo wala maybe this month I can just give it to them without knowing it's gonna come back. Then you need to like nurture your resources so you can have like a sustainable stream of income to support others. Now, supporting entrepreneurship, the way I see it in our community, I think that except the Sanduk business, I think that ecosystem of supporting each other and being sustainable. Say in Kakun you have a friend of yours you like took, and one day you got sick. If you have really good relationship, they would also bring you stuff to the market and sell it. On the other hand, I check a formal chama. You told chama in Kenya then initially you miss out just because intertwine, right? So I think more community organizing would benefit our entrepreneurship in a way to make it more sustainable and more supportive of people who are leading a household and also doing business. What else?
No, you actually raise a very good point while you are thinking for the next point.
Yeah.
Community, how community can actually support entrepreneurship. It is actually supporting. So, what message you are about
Yeah.
music industry. You have seen how people na chiram chi di chi cha din pyo nyen wut or pyo nyen ala kir ke nyan pet nyan chirmaria ke community about biran bi support either be yen or be yen ping or be yen walk. So community is supporting certain sectors actually, and whether that's sustainable or not. Right now, that for those people who have voice, who are dying around now, the younger girly, but didn't do, be not called Kurpia, you never know. When maybe by you sponsor or youth and we will gather here who use support. So there are actually opportunities out there where community are supporting, and if we can take that model, right, when Achara and Pion or community win or Koiman, kind of people who organize themselves to come and support that business. So everything is entrepreneurship. Even singing is about entrepreneurship, right? People are using their mind to see the trend in our communities and the social trend, the political trends. Nothing, beyond don't sometimes we come out with being quite judge, but that is business. Business doesn't have to be logical, doesn't have to be reasonable, doesn't have to be so if you want to be all reasonable, logical and everything can work, get the only logical reasonable business in many of them one. But even it's reasonable and logical because okay page by a page cow wrestling or cattle wrestling was a big thing that is reasonable, right? So entrepreneurship is like that, right? You pay, you love page. So right now we are sharing free ideas where you know a page now work, could be in Kerala point. There is this also like trend where people are business opportunity that people have not ventured in, where people come live with bigger stories can be. Live storytelling, another business opportunity, right? You don't. Some people are sharing stories for free, like you, and we are sharing our stories for free because we want to make impact. But in this economy, stories those are called intangible assets. These are intangible assets, right? Your story is an asset that you can monetize. Look at a book ko aje. Alu bagor ke article ko big news media ko big la ku yo ko tindu tin. Alu balo binala jam kini speaker. So our community one like and I used to go and speak in events bakalo motivate kwa chi event kon ke je kula yen ke tin dia tang la yena lip ke ro or lip ke dia for just speaking just for 1 hour or sometimes 30 minutes In our community, and the Balabukula apply jam for free or even child jam. But there are many people who have great ideas for free in our community. So we need to take advantage of those because in the world economy, those stories, those advice, I can watch. I can get them for free. Like entrepreneurship workshop, it is paid. Someone pay for it for us to book like these ideas book of the share. So coming back to our community in diaspora, how we can actually use like see the trend and use our community resources within our community. I know where Malaya, where Baku right now. You ladies are also selling Baku. You need to check out Nyawuden scent. Chiao is selling Bakur. So for those people who like this wood can kwenye Bakur, whether Canada or US, please order from us, reach out to you and we'll give you. So there are many things that we are doing. Kichuku no jama na big community gathering and work a lot in Rana le blob kakala rajim na la kirku no bunde e kale blob. Kulokule table the teeth who edge boket and amari. Kuboko point. For example, if someone not working to go and there is an event, wrestling it, and that is a big where there are many people. That is where there is business. Like in the bala puku kila super deep and so when there are people, that is where there is business. So we need to take our community gathering or mobilization, okay, business avenues where we go there to sell things. And if someone invite us to speak, we charge. I did say I am taking away charging to speak in a community event. Of course, I did. If you have ideas to share community event, our people should bless you, pay you little bakala inspired by young girl are encouraged, by young women are encouraged. Okay, by your story, bala share. Since said bukala tape or bukola jam ka wonti ko letwe, those are the things that we need to encourage in our community. Back to you, Lakiri, now point to can ending 10th away because I was super excited.
No, I love the energy. I love the passion, and it seems like you're speaking about something you really are passionate about. So, this is for you. um, I also want to bring it back to the e-commerce and e-commerce. Quite on TikTok, know there people are taking advantage of the being online and using it to support yourself. Just the mere presence but online can really be monetized. And I'm talking about just Naira and passionate about cooking. You do record your YouTube videos while you're cooking, you go live while you're cooking, or just doing your mere household cleaning. Like there's anything you can do, you can find an audience for it online. So Niket or Iran, when your friend tell you are funny, go live and talk and chokaja mitpio chokaja dal. That's really good opportunity you can do. Guy, what else?
Yeah, someone has raised a question here. Apart from fame, what else have you seen this musician progressing? Most of those who sang good songs, none of them invest in different sector of business for substantial profit. Qual, thank you for that question. Like, do you want to take that on? Like, how can this musician, like, you can raise man, like you sing a good song, boom, Kanyari Yorwa, being the nutrient, and when the community they're proud, all of us were proud, and young people were proud because it was saying something that are taken in a coded language. So
Yeah.
what should they do to be successful?
So Kual really identified one aspect of the business the people don't take very seriously is management, and that is to do with in business, music industry management is different, and finance management. So achawu kujala law, you have to have a plan. Chin plan, that money will disappear. Doesn't matter how you make it. And then apart from fame, I disagree. It's just fame. Fame is something that it's your marketing. You have your audience. You have people waiting for you, but bacha. That is a good thing. So when you finally by did you put it out there, people, come to your show, pay for the tickets, big benting. They will be in Liotok. You will be invited, like what's his name? The musician get at the weddings. Uh
Ali Joma.
Ali Joma Mabil, he's getting paid because he's famous, and somebody invite them to their wedding. Could big belaket for them because he's well known, and the audience will have a good time. So fame in itself is good thing that you think. What is missing is the business management aspect, and especially finance management. So Najawu Kujayu from singing, you might not be famous forever. What do you do with it, right? So Aira and Toke, a musician, is really good to look at people in your industry. What are they doing? I see a trend lately, like musician Koidi Nyeke, Chimani, Beyonce, Rihanna. You venture into selling product because people know you. The mere fame Tokani Ni Kochina, they'll go and buy you stuff. I buy Fenty stuff because of I know Rihanna. Um, so yeah, like there's different ways you can use your fame what is something you sit down and see what is something people need in your community and you start selling that, right? Also, don't undervalue management. Kwaju business school, hire someone to manage your career or manage finance, and they will give you their skills. We pay thousands of dollars to get, and they can help you out. So yeah, I think all musician can learn can learn and can also use other skills they might not have to help themselves and invest the money they're making right now.
That is good answer. I hope Kuala has taken note there, and people that are watching, thank you, and continue to like, comment, and share our video. What we're trying to say, and what Alakira just said, that making money is one thing, but growing money is another. So if you are gifted in making money, you have a good voice, into pion, right? And into your will, that you have already boom in your first entrepreneurial shot. Not many people are entrepreneurial endeavors are we fail, and that is why it's a journey of failing and getting up. I remember my entrepreneurial journey in intangible economy. I have failed multiple times. I remember I wanted, by a motivational speaker, I created platform called Electrify Daily. I remember I used to post because inspired that Electrify Daily, people will succeed. And especially after I made it, I shared my story on TED Talk, and it became very successful. And led to creation of the sponsorship organization on Gobe. We are invited by jam for that platform, create that platform at Kindle. I Kindle traction should be here where another platform where create South Sudanese stories of resilience, right? That one, can blue work on it, I can blue succeed. I also try to do other small business in Yamaji, I can succeed. But the skill that I'm learning, the resilience of failing and starting all over again and all over again will get me to that place where when now let lose succeed, me be a big thing. It will be a big U-turn. I promise you. But when it comes to some like opportunity, look, I share the human cricket, and I'm not been blessed to sing the jadid. Jadid ben a work will you point me.
I think that's a Mikalabalu.
I don't know, this one I feel by feel, but that is a big place. So in I tell boom. And I know these musicians, they have already, I know they are actually and they did not even get noticed, right? But then one thing happened, they lead to another, and boom, you are now on stage and you are booming. Now you start making money. So then after you started making money, that is when now you need to get someone to manage your money, right? You, and if you are investing in your family, for example, you want papa and baby into a problem. Then kakor ba jam and this necessarily belong nong meet your support because mostly businesses want to they go back to the family. A business ka ror ka kala to other families. It's a bad thing too because if you go there with outside shit, then feed, you are contributing to economy in a different way. but now together no business they can must every chum every Dubai a lot I been with them every year because they are looking good even meet the task foolish we ben when they ben in support so where businesses get there we meet Louis Diar support because in our community really because of a war they are talking they are also because of polygamy, they are not in marriage, but I chira bear in those marriages because if we are so many children, right? At some point, they are have to step up and raise their even if we talk to one month to economy, Tijara, economy, so Sudan, go into a chill, a little move to leave alone, we move when we go. So the right now, businesses, can battle, ke lu ko ti resima yen ke lu small thing ka kitchen right they are going back to me and so we need to take the opportunities we merken ke seriously in get yen en ja ben ja because like in the member that jata su not go and become a joker how do you feel or a man ku yen ka lo ba support ko ku le kan le ka misuse ko ile is scam how would you feel or it's a family member, a relative that you want to bring out. So we're people that are benefiting from this small effort that people are putting in. Let those investments show. Like if I invest in a man K or man B or man one, I want to see the return on that investment. I want to see maybe it's going well and it's doing well. If I invest in Tindia Quanamo, the Tindia, I want to see a progressing. If I invest in Monday, I want to see a return on investment. So that is another investment vehicle that I want to, apart from hiring a professional to invest them. And right now in South Sudan, investing in property is a big deal. So Nigeria land, please go to Kubuti. Because South Sudan now it got paid go when Genesu can get in there. Because they get to catch a rule and regulation. So if not chow doing tina yoko chalo, you can run out and you make money. That is another tip, a good investment. So in Nigeria, or chow no cái tin đun kiro lo cháu ưu của cháu ấy nhiều I wanted to add that I like take it away.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, just want to bring it back to what Akol said at the beginning. Whoever is watching and you don't really understand Dinka, we first start off in English, and the gist of what we're talking about we already said, and everybody's welcome here. So we're hoping to diversify the platform so there can be more people on the U-turn. When we go into Dinkas, just to bring out the nuance of specific cultures, that is what we understand the most. So we are investing in that. To bring it back to opportunities, I'm just reminded of the SWOT analysis we did for the assignment. SWOT, like strength, especially strength and opportunity. So leaning into your strength would be really good for you. Like, what are you really good at? Into entrepreneurship, and I really don't know what to do. Sit down and write what you're really good at. What do people say you are good at? Ask your friends, and they will tell you what you're really good at, or what do you feel comfortable, or what do you like? How do you spend your time?
And
Daman do you know?
a tip to that is you have to be good at managing heartbreaking because you will lose money and you will lose people, but you have to get up every day. I know I
Yeah,
get issues in our community because we have gone through a lot of issues, so we can manage that. Continue.
yeah. So be aware it's gonna cost a lot. It's not for free, and you need to just keep going. Like, overnight success in entrepreneurship, right? So, what are you really good at? And don't be thinking conventional ways of, what people really like about me. No. Now, you don't been online and be live all the time and share, and you have that power to influence people. Go for it. Yeah, there's no bad fame or public HLD. You get people attention, you can sell them something. So whatever you really spend a lot of your time with, you're really good at, go for it and see what you can sell to people. Like, literally, what can they buy from me today, right? Um, Number two, opportunities. So opportunities is being observant around you. What do people need? Departure near do need look at yourself as I need to brush my teeth, I need to shower. What are the products you use on your day-to-day basis? And then got your businesses can be selling skincare, sabun. That is something people are always gonna need, and there's always going to be a market for it. So you sell that. Look around you. Now, yeah, if you grow up around a community of Tichirman, Australia, which is really great, they do that business of babysitting. You already raise your children. You know how to raise children. You know your neighbors are really struggling. Can move. Then yes, please do that. A lot of people are talking about agriculture back home. People will always buy food. First thing they will do with their money is bikicham, right? So investing in agriculture is really huge. Nairane will tiku and there is a cheap or affordable piece of land jayo. Go out and plant something. It doesn't matter what you plant. Tomato you can use every day. Basil every day. Brand in our community, you have to cut tomato and cut basil. So just plant something and bring it to the market, and there's always going to be there's always going to be people, buying buying from you. So market cha kwalche leone tichi kagani martin. Nalo event community, I know it's not very conventional, but I wish there would be a way where there's a table set up for Nigeria, there's table for Tao, there's table for Nigeria, there's table for everything you can bring to the table, right? And the Chikagani Martin, you can always sell something. And it's really well done in the West here HL Festival. Like in the summer, there's different festivities and everything is being sold to the public. So really trying to think of opportunities where people normally don't think about. It's good to go out there and have fun. I was just recently at Maisha Canada event in Toronto, and we had a speech from somebody doing a real estate entrepreneurship. They saw people who down the line will need to start families and settle down, have their own house. He came and present his business. Other people doing other things came up and present, and network kind coach and tell them what you really bring to the table, because nobody knows. You have to talk and put yourself out there is all I have to say. Not sharing that I have been a successful entrepreneur, but sharing the knowledge that I paid a lot of money to get. So take and run with it and go make yourself some money.
Thank you, Alakira, and very big. Thank you so much for sharing these ideas. Yes, entrepreneurship is something that you cultivate, and I think I want to pride myself and our community that we are entrepreneurs. Right? If now go where there is problem, that's where there is entrepreneurship, because the entrepreneurship is really solving the problem. The only area where we haven't like so on entrepreneurship mindset, I talk and work in a different way. We haven't really channeled it to the modern entrepreneurship. We are still like in subsistence entrepreneurship where we just get money, we go tell or tell met school method or no, I think a lot of progress. But now there are big people in our community that are making big money. But we want everyone to make big money, because as you said, entrepreneurship lead to generational wealth. Like this progress, did you think to whether ran Jani Yunde Amara, Kujeka well Amara, did very tall building, computer did, do you know, Kuring like do life is good. Through entrepreneurship. Like people create all these things until big young at it. So now we go back to our community, Chaman war, our community, South Sudan in general, it's destroy, right? The war. Now it's a hub for entrepreneurial endeavors whereby all these problems look be solved, coming from all the experience we have had through our don't we can work careful, right? So really for South Sudanese, we have so much to offer, and entrepreneurship, because we have seen problem, we have gone through it. We have resilience, and entrepreneurship need that resilience, as you encourage, right? Like the only area celebrating innovation when I can run on good idea, we celebrate quite what beyond. are you gonna celebrate? But we also need to celebrate quite what opportunities to grow. And there's one thing on China, and in one of my posts, we need to celebrate people to invest in us because yeah, entrepreneurship, but they invest in us. But we need now to celebrate more entrepreneurship, right? We don't see people you Bill Gates or big entrepreneurs, and they come from generation of entrepreneurship, right? So we can start small, celebrating our small people that are doing entrepreneurship. They are right, that's all. On I remember when I was a little girl, and I used to feel offensive. And looking back, right now, oh my goodness, I want my target. Because I'm a target woman, right? So of course you are right. So the mindset used to call kumba to like right? I call no work. But one thing the mindset has actually shifted. Hey, Lord, no work. No, people now you can judge because they are more into them, especially in our communities. So entrepreneurship now is being celebrated. Come now get actually celebrated that much. Of course, they're not okay to celebrate. But what we want to say is that celebrating few people, you might not bakude or a idea or someone who is building restaurants. We need to celebrate them, right? I have seen people moving from abroad here, bound go and open restaurants because people need to eat. And instead of a pyramid, okay, other nationalities they can run in Juba, for example, the same equal to pyramid, kulugu support, do wedding or you can right? Because we want the money to be in our community. Because when the money circulates in your community, it can this agribusiness is another area. That thing, the challenges are tough. Challenges ke insecurity that need national attention. Challenges ke flood that need, of course, national attention because it's a big project that need to be done. But small agriculture where and when I know basol there and when automatic the but don't put right? No kudura you solve the food insecurity area, right? Or as here, Google or book employment or create, but oh, I think and then you manage it at a distance if that is possible. That could be another way. But really celebrating our entrepreneurs and encouraging them. I really feel great on yeah, I remember when we launched U-Turn. U-Turn is a business. Although we're not making money right now, we'll make money down the road. When we are making money in different way. Every one of us are not within the right. But the platform here is to make impact, is to build community. And if community is impacted positively, then we'll get that return, right? Business is more about creating value and then the value is appreciated. So will be appreciated. But when we learned, we were supported in our community. And I remember Deng Ngang, she's supporting us all the way from Australia. Machar Ball here in Ontario, he was here. Abraham Anyanko, many people came to support us, and many people were giving us money to create this platform. Then work so we need to more of that to be happening in our community, and of course use our gathering, our resources to do something that generate income, so that we prosper. I don't know if I missed some point, and there's so much comment that is going on here. I love it. I like it. Maybe you have seen some of them. You need to respond.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I love all the engagement happening in the comments. If you have an answer for any specific question, please go ahead and respond. We don't have all the answers. We are also people who have like challenges. So the last question is, what challenges should women entrepreneurs be mindful of? Um, so first of all, yes, the it is changing. It's finally changing, but there's always that stigma around entrepreneurship, around lakum. There's a lot of different mindsets out there in a cultural shame for things that are actually good for the community. So yeah, so if you spend your time people balakum and you're not spending time pleasing people, being the I don't know what the benefit of pleasing people is or being the it woman in the community, then you face that challenges and you might feel lonely. No, actually venture into, trying to make money, trying to spend your time in doing that. You also miss out on other things you could be doing with your time, like having fun and all that. But I think the biggest challenge is time and resources. Na chin daman, na chi ja, kaka household are a lot. But chin daman to spend on other things or reaching resources to execute ideas chiban and you can also just pass them on. I think ideas always find a way to come to life. Now, kin been through you, it will come through other people, and that's why we are here on the U-turn. Sharing them, those ideas we've seen, those opportunities we've seen, those lessons we've learned through entrepreneurship. And Akwal is one of those people who keep going. And I think it's not just it's becoming our culture, because if you go through so much change so quickly, you always adapt to situation. And even in studies I've shown in Canada, immigrants are always starting businesses, you know so you come to the market, it's get difficult to find a job, so your best bet is to go to the market and sell something, or start some sort of business. And it's proven to work. It might take a lot of your time, might take a lot of your resources, you might doubt yourself, but when that one idea worked for you, you would be really grateful you bet on yourself. So yes, there's so many challenges, but going in and being mindful that there are challenges, and always reminding yourself why you are doing it, will really keep you going. So I think we're nearing to the end. I just want to remind everyone again that thank you for engaging in the comments. And these ideas can find their way to life through different people. So if you're learning, please hit that share button and let other people know about entrepreneurship.
Thank you, Alakira. And before that, I just want to respond to this comment. Very, very empowering. And also, we need to educate. So they say, Magister McQuay, thank you for you. Actually, cattle keepers are not typically made to be entrepreneurs. Yes, there is pride in being a cattle keeper, right? Who will not be proud? My work very year. That is entrepreneur. When God do entrepreneurship, a venture on its own, because what is the venture? If you're a multiply. So if when the director could better by my taking care, good care, that is the same thing in other business where but you are managing other things. So managing local business, the skill of cattle keepers for sure. I take out the same skill. You need to know you're resilient. Have a car, work job, a career, put ass. Okay, come like but it's hard work. Everything hard work, right? So there is pride in it because in Krano so why do you want to go balakumping to go, right? So we come from that prideful background. But I think it's good, right? Coming from place of confidence, it's good in business because business is about being confident in what you do, right? And having the resilience and skill. Acha pingan galwano mid ba mi gur. So quite a wura quite nim back. And that's the same thing. There are entrepreneurs who are consumers. There are people who are creating things, making things happen. There are people who are consuming things. So the same thing, quite a lot would they learn different skills. So those skills are only because of a tap into this entrepreneurial ecosystem. I know there's so much that come out of Kashmir, man, like South Sudan, like I feel when I was there, China be wuri dia. Ukeka you go I feel bad like in a lot big supermarket. Can you kia and kia big Kenya, dairy from Kenya, dairy from Uganda? Why? When we have our dairy from Woodington, why can't we? That is a business opportunity already. If not young shoulder and no resources. You can make cheese who are in those supermarket Juba from our own cows that are coming. What might take Juba Tinton, better work on the total. We need to take advantage of that. Like the Arab, we need someone because our goal now, which is good now for their root. Someone goal ka kubo ku look at the package wir ke look at pasteurized ku toje ke supermarket ke durable and there's so much I remember no in confusion alone ke biu ke ka teri na ko min wa ka no very day Bio ke kind of shoes loy ke kind of guy loy ke so everything opportunity no cover right you can about skin the eye there's so much thing that can be done in that from our own environment or people that are operating in that livestock area or people that are not there and want to take advantage of what we already have right if we are not yet ready to go to AI level, we can use what we already have and what we know and put it into the market. So there's so much in our community that we can really tap in, and we have the resilience and resources, right? We just need to celebrate ourselves, encourage ourselves, and be happy for advancement of ourselves, right? Now, I think a kid get target that you lose boom, the do better bullion. I think that cry in our community, which is we need a U-turn is that na chala kiti ka la wa ke man ka ken ware bu ga ti ne ban kuba ken set ba support ka la wa che o da ya kuba ke bu ga yo en all you gon ya sorry to use that language but there is so much that we can offer we actually na ke business tung nam ja ben ka wala tin ben jo la ku re ku nyene ne mi a be de ben let me creative nothing wala kir ka ya jala bia ke tin yo ngolo ka jala bia gwet win pia ti nyero ko tware jala bia du ko those are complementary products ya ni ka chi bu ku jala to ke nothing I chi ga ya for example ka ya cái bakur ke ala ben tin ya ko be bakur ke bu lo ko competition bi ya che bu customer chi ko bende mana ele chi bakur ka ti u de ta tar ben ena bakur to or ala ka di be ya ko ta who are the business that you another way ben war support kan na chala kir chi de ke de or chi lisa dit to know you know bung de go in that area and then you speak in that space can book what the line you want the kind of how it you ben all we grow together blom that line we could support now they for a show then in we present kind of thing but we present in a different angle so like trying to see how diversify our entrepreneurial ventures not book jaro market loku ja diong yin na me jara wa belo so another thing is good to inspire each other it's good to learn from each other until people think Rachel awen anan ka ke colleague to get one school in you anan ka ke ka home products let's support that let someone bring other products so diversify our innovation in one U-turn that we need to do so that we grow together, not grow baby. Kulugu nga promote na chitr nga chi ben ya la kul kulugu promote. Na mi a ben nga kada ben ya kulugu promote. By that time, you watch it short, right? You watch it move from place of mangamang in business to place of now building ecosystem of support whereby now I think young people now get a group the mindset of celebrating innovation encouraging until we are connect to the world of innovation so in case Alakir, you by your last word say and then I will come and close it we have 2 minutes.
It's been a great conversation. I, for one, feeling inspired, and I need to get back on getting those jalabias to Canada to sell them. What I hope people take out today is, take action, like do something. It's the only way you're gonna figure out what works and what doesn't work, and listen to people. Tune into U-turn and get those ideas and bring them to life if you have resources and opportunity. Um, yes, there is two types of cattle keepers one panaging and koi who kwande I majugok I quit and then there are people who do the trading koi lo bear big hok la or I don't know Uganda could be ke beni ban. What I really hope is that the koi work my kake and they don't see it as the resources they can use every day. You need to change. Like na chimandu chitwany or na chatting ka manyu work achi your day to day needs achi ka belui meet. It's that change is going to benefit you more. On kaku menelo walai munyinga kuma batol But they went and Kumke Batal, they became big like Kungalat. Now he's big guy in Juba. So don't be listening. No more when you jalo walai I can call for gam kacha beloy. Walai ngake hokai yakalach or hokai yakano. Do it. Like take those cows, start butchering them and selling the meat, and you don't know tomorrow you'll be the big person. Naira and Tapaniji. I know it's really a hard mentality to get out of, but the world is changing, and if you don't change, you perish. So it's either you adapt or you perish. So really, and look around you, opportunities are limitless. And but always observe from morning to daman yinin, like what exactly is working for you and how you can improve, like whatever challenge you see. Define a problem, go out there, try to solve it. If you're not able to solve it, well, it is what it is. Move on and do something else. Also, don't underestimate social media. Do benda U-turn go like, oh, U-turn and that's it. No, I think entrepreneurship, do you go in the inbox and say, hey, I want to talk about this. I know you have audience. Can you put me on the show? And trust me, we'll put you on the show. And maybe somebody who's struggling, kitchen bakur betok this Saturday, when I'm going bapande, yes, they will find out now Chia was selling Bakur, so they will come and buy Bakur. It's literally that easy. You know, you're solving problem for someone else and you're adding value to their life. So change your perspective about entrepreneurship that Buka Kum is not a bad thing. It's a good thing you're helping yourself and you're helping other people. That's all from me. You can close it.
Thank you, thank you. I know mindset has already been changed. Your closing remark is very powerful. What I just wanted to add to that is that, entrepreneurship now also a part of immigration pathways. So, and I know many people back home who want to come abroad. You cannot. There are many ways to come here, and the next show will be focusing on that. One of them is entrepreneurship. There's called visa program, like the visa program for startup, just startup visa program. You can go and look it out there. So if you are entrepreneurial and you identify that you have a critical mass of customers here in Canada, in Australia, in US, you can also come through that visa program. You can apply and come through that. So entrepreneurship is just not only like limiting you to your geographical area. You can become international just by being entrepreneurial. So if you are in Kenya and product do right, ideas do right, we have seen artists. They come here abroad easily to get artist visa, big bucket. So if you have ideas, you are vibrant, and you want to come abroad, you can use that entrepreneurship gateway to come here. You can also use that entrepreneurship gateway from here to back home. Having dual countries or coming from different part of the world, where you put in advantageous position. And so, really, I want to close this conversation there, and we continue the conversation on the comment section and the comment section. So we cannot stay on screen forever, but it is getting interested. It's getting, very, very useful, and many people are finding it useful. And so, we are here. If you want to leverage our platform to market your product, we're available now for free. There will be time we will be asking you to pay. So take advantage. While we are still free, we just want to make impact in our community, even for now, without being paid. Take advantage and benefit from it. The ideas work in Lumke, platform that people that are on the youth and Lumke. When we become not available for free, it will be too late. So thank you all for those who have been supporting us and those who are in the comment section. Great. Continue to promote U-turn. What we need is a change for better. And for those who are promoting that we turn to English, we will be coming English full time. So we want to reach everyone right now in our community for a goal but we will change gradually to other languages, especially English, so that we diverse audience and grow the platform. So take this opportunity and read yourself. Let us know how we've done. And if you want to be part of the show, if there's something specific business you want to pitch, a specific idea you want people to make you turn on, And you cannot open up your show on your own. Just message us, and we'll give you a platform to come and share. If it is an idea, it may change life. You don't know who you reach. Thank you, and I will end the conversation there.
Thank you.
Thank you.